Head now to Parliament, where Speaker of Parliament Alban Bagbin is lamenting the major casualties recorded in the MPP primaries. Now, 28 certain MPs lost their primaries, whilst up to 19 of the MPs announced their decisions not to return to the House, so they are retiring from Parliament. Delivering his welcome address to MPs, Alban Bagbin called on the nation to reflect on the huge investments made in these MPs who will be exiting the House.
We woke up one Saturday, and by the evening, we had lost 28 MPs through the primaries of the New Patriotic Party. Earlier last year, we lost 17 MPs through the primaries of the NDC, National Democratic Congress. Honourable members, the primaries are part of the process for the electorate to determine who represents them in Parliament. But the case of voluntary discontinuance of 5 and 19, followed by deselection of 17 and 28, is not a good signal for the legislature and for Ghana's democratic development. Experience, as we all know, counts in this House. But the endorsement of your party to contest is equally important. Honourable members, the hemorrhage and cost to the nation is, however, a matter of great concern, worth considering by all stakeholders. And I want to appeal to the political parties to take this matter up seriously, because the investment that is made in an individual MP is so huge for the nation, just to always go waste after every 4 years.
Meanwhile, Deputy Minority Whip Ahmed Ibrahim is claiming the presidency schemed to oust a significant number of MPs who lost their re-election bid.
The number that we're going to lose were 30. That was the estimation from my calculation. If you remember, I told you that about 30 of them were not going to come back. That was the polls and the estimation that you see, it was orchestrated. If you are MP, no matter how good you are, there are certain things when they are following you, you are going to lose. Assuming you are MP, why couldn't Asibe stand? He was the chairman of the Finance Committee, but when the Free Zone CEO ran after him, he lost. And if you look at the number of CEOs and the number of commissioner of GRAs contesting, the one GRA who collect the money for them to pay you, he's contesting you. How can you contest? And if you check CEOs, presidential advisors, government spokespersons, head of institutions, head of GRA, then controller and accountant general, these were people running after you. So clearly, you should know that this one is going to come, this one is not going to come. Clearly, you don't need a rocket scientist to tell you. You look at even advisor, Miracle Abuaji, government spokesperson, presidential spokesperson on governance, campaigning, sending a candidate, and the president says when he comes, he's going to give this man a minister. And you know your current MP is the chairman for Agri Committee. He's not a minister. So how can chairman win? And if the presidential advisor come and say that the president says he will give this one a minister, who would the people listen to? So you could see that the Flagstaff House was after them. And we knew once the big house is after you, there's no way you are going to contest, you are going to make it. So clearly, people like even Sticker, of all people, they say this is the rule, but I say for Sticker, we are going to realize the rule. What wrong has he done? So clearly, you could see that the system was ready to act some of the people out. And I'm not surprised. The number, our estimation, it was 30.
Agrees that Parliament will suffer given the defeat of some MPs as well as the decision by others to retire.
And 19 voluntarily said they were not going to go. So about 47 And clearly we are going to be affected by the 47.
Well, many of them are chairmen of committees.
Not just chairman of committees. I've been here for 15 years. With these new standing orders, I'm going to be taken through orientation. So no, it's parliamentary practice and procedure. If you don't practice it, you can't do it. Practice makes a man perfect. It's like going to sit in the class and they are teaching you mathematics or accounting and you are reading with your eyes. In the day of exams, your pen cannot move. As you are reading, your hand must be calculating. The day of exams, you'll be able to calculate. That's how Parliament works. So Parliament, when they come and read the standing orders, it doesn't work like that. When we are on the floor, and Chairman and Afenyo Makin are sitting on the front bench, who can tell you the difference between a lawyer and a non-lawyer? You can't say that majority leader is not a lawyer. He has been here for 28 years, and he has read the Constitution over and over. And the worst, he has found the dictionary interpretation, the constitutional interpretation. He's been to Westminster, he's been to IPU, he's been to Commonwealth Parliament, everywhere. He has gotten other comparative analysis from different parliaments. So when he's on his feet, you can't differentiate between and say he's not a lawyer. He has practiced it. So technically, the House is negatively going to be impacted. How can you lose Joe Wise in this House? You may not like him. But when it comes to commitment and dedication and working with ethics and values, you could see that the man is on top. He sits from morning to night in appointment committee. The night after everybody is gone, he go and sit in his office writing report. The following day, he must produce a report. And he will bring the report. You could see that this man is dozing. And he will still go and continue with the dissing. These are the people we are going to lose. And you say, it is not going to have impact. Then unless you are able to prove to me that the exit of Baba Yara and Rebetipeli has not affected Blasters, it has.